All right. Welcome to the final game of week one, the Monday Night Football, Akron versus San Diego. Both these teams, um, I don't really know about these teams right now, but I'm joined with Angie and Booth around. Angie, you can break down. Oh, wait, no, mind. Okay. In a second, we'll see a breakdown of these teams, but both these owners, San Diego actually is from the MNF, another
All
league.
right. So,
But Andy's back.
Akron, San Diego, we have the quarterback situation in Jacob Winkler, who is very old, like 32. So he's going to be slow. He can't carry as easily as like other quarterbacks. He has bad fumbling. And then you have Daniel Matson is the guy who is the highest rated, but it could be the other one. They're both very similar, but Daniel Matson, very aware, very able to pass the ball. His throw power is where it gets a little wacky, but his throw accuracy is pretty decent. You have the big running back in Akron side. Not Akron. Yes, Akron side. In no, yeah, Ronnie Crosby or Isaiah Crosby is the big guy who's going to be like running the ball a lot because the fullback is the best runner. You're going to see a lot of fullback dives. Jack Duke from the other side, you're going to see a lot, especially with the catch and run game because he is very fast. You're going to see Damian Marshall. You're going to see Isaiah Doucette at wide receiver two for both sides. Both of those guys have about the same capabilities as their wide receiver ones. They're just a lot more sneakier because they're not going to be covered as much. So then you have the free safety in Stanley and the outside linebacker in Thomas. Both sides really need those guys to be complete on defense. So that's the review of both these sides. Akron's probably the better team, especially with the quarterback situation for San Diego being a lot more desperate and a lot less controlled than Akron's. Akron has a guy who can run and a guy who can pass. But we'll see with that Akron O line, which is the major issue of Akron.
When we looked at these teams, I was big thing that stood out. We'll see how they can get over that, but I still got Akron winning. Apologize if you can hear the background.
50-50, which is interesting.
These guys got Akron, just like we do. So, hey, let's get into this game,
And
right? Oh, by the way, Jake Duke,
yeah,
their running
Monday
back,
Night Football.
related to Jackson Duke.
This
Let's see if
big
he's
kickoff
good like that.
game for both these teams. Both of them need to start with a win.
All right,
We're going to call
tails.
tails on the toss, and it'll
All
be
right.
tails. Akron's going to receive. San Diego will kick first.
Hernandez gonna kick it off.
And this is the beginning of the game. Underway. Towns is going to return it. And he will return it to the 27.
All right. So
Offense comes on the
moves up
field.
his team. Empty to
Number
start.
3 in the back. You might see this a lot. They don't really have a running game
Oh, so
besides
he
that
needs to
fullback.
start.
And he's going to get blitzed immediately as the O-line's going to break down. That is the problem with Akron showing effect early.
I mean,
None of the guys
it.
were blocking the big one who broke out immediately, and just the 6-on-5 is just hard for this team.
Oh, he's taking a shot early. It
Again,
is
going deep on the pass here, and it'll be broken up and down third and very long for Akron with This O-line, I don't know if they can get it. Winkler gonna PA. Short pass, long pass. Gonna be incomplete. Just what is going on with the O-line? Just center doesn't block.
That's his second bad play of the day.
Be a punt, most likely. As Akron just not really great blocking by any of the O-line. They're gonna need to fix that sooner rather than later. And punt formation. Simon, I think, is the highest rated punter. And Cheatham is going to be down at the 39. So San Diego comes out on the field. And they are just a decent offense with a lot of decent pieces. Hatson, short toss to Duke, and he will be 4 yards. There, which will be just enough. Matson in the pocket, going to be a short run to Duke, and it'll be nothing there. Might need to see Matson throw to.
Oh, good. Didn't like that call, but it's gonna work. First down
and he will not. 11-yard gain, going to get to the 45 on the other side.
Now the other Jake comes in. Replace Duke.
Matson on 1st and 10. Hands off to McAllister this time. You've seen a lot of running, and you're going to put on the fullback again in Jack Duke, who also plays running back.
Wait, what?
They just put him at both. PA. Wide open screen pass. Wow. Carson on the route. And it's just a difference of what's the blocking going on here for both sides. Matson. Step back, pass deep. Gonna be incomplete. And Akron's cornerback in Sanders is down. Expected to return. Matson in the back. And it is a run to Duke again. He only gets 2 there. A lot of this is going to be seen because of that high-rated running back. And it's going to be a lob up the middle. Reed is wide open, but I don't
it's an OPI.
think for long because Cortez Reed with the penalty. I think it was a hold, could have been something else.
That was an OPI.
3rd and 18. Matson gonna PA it, and it's gonna be straight to Reed, and he'll get 10. Might be a field goal if they can make that. I don't know. Sure. And it is. It'll be attempted at least. And it'll be good. 46. Hernandez takes San Diego up 3-0, which is great for them. All right, back of the 4. And it'll be returned to the 23-ish. Yep. Then we have the 3. Going to be a run and nothing going there. 2nd and 11. Akron's O-line just breaking apart slowly. Crosby, no. It'll be 3rd and 8. And Akron's in a bad scenario here because they can't really pass as easily because of that O-line. Winkler steps back, gonna get something up there, but just the utter defense by McRae. Gonna be another punt for Akron. Not really that great of a start. Cheatham to the 37. Madsen gonna run it to Duke again. You've been seeing a lot of this, and I get why. It's pretty obvious that Duke is the halfback one, even though he is listed as a fullback. Flag. I think this might
let me see. He is
come back.
Nah, he's not fullback.
And that's Duncan Gross at fullback now. I think that was a change. Penalty against the defense. It is a offsides. And there it is. Jack Duke with 6 runs for 32. And it'll be a 7th run for 10 more yards. 7 for 42. Inches short. Might just hand it off to Duke again. Similar looking play. And yeah, up the middle. There you go. There's 10 more. Just keep running it to Duke, who has been the key factor of this game. Watson looking like the end of the first there. And Akron's going to need to do something on defense here, especially since you don't want to see that running all the time from that offense that easily. And it'll be no gain there, even though definitely could have seen a little more. But I don't want to risk with Madsen's throw power there. Madsen, deep ball, caught.
Inches away from the touchdown.
Okay, King with an amazing toe tap somehow. That looked out of bounds. PA, throw wide open. That's a touchdown. Carson is going to make it 9-0. Just uncovered. And yes, somehow they're going to call that one a catch. Most. And there you go.
Very good start for San Diego. Let's see how Akron responds.
Kickoff there, going to be taken by Towns to the 26. Yep. Going to be Akron back on the field. Just need any sort of offense to get going here. Winkler, throw up. That might have been caught if he just had a little bit more time on it. Kirby with the defense. Winkler 1 for 5, -4, just crumbling on the O-line, and Crosby's only going to get 2, and it might be a hold. Yeah, that's a big one to bring them back to the 20. They're already in a 15. They're already in a bad situation, bringing them back to 2nd and 20.
What?
Deep shot. Where is that going? That is just not what you want to see from Winkler, especially at your own 16.
So why are we under center?
All right, here it is. Going to be a pass. Drops back. Fine, Sources got the sideline to the 40, 30, 20. Going to get to the 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Akron.
What?
And that is why you love to see the wide receiver twos, to see the guys I was talking about earlier, the guys who weren't going to be covered, because they can have little bursts like that. And Akron's back in the game. Just like that.
Oh my.
And the kick will be good. 7-10. Very good play by Dorsett. And now San Diego's going to have it with a good amount of time still in the second. Nowhere close to over for either side. So it's just going to be who's going to get that stop on defense, who's going to make that play, who's going to be first. Carson going to catch it for a
Madison gonna throw it, check down to Carson. Had that
Madison
touchdown
screen to Carson again. Going to be first down.
Madison's gonna do another check down. Lost him 4.
Screen to King. Going to run it out for 4.
Right.
Madsen on 2nd and 14 to 2. Gonna get 5-ish. 4.
So 3rd and 10. Madsen will hit off the Duke. What? And we're seeing
3rd
a
and
punt.
10 run for Duke only goes for 6. 4th and 4. It's kind of just what you plan on doing here. And it'll be a punt.
All right. So this punt will be a touchback. All right. So
let it roll for a touchback. That's going to be at the 20 for Akron as they start their second drive.
Crosby. Ooh. Okay, it's 8 yards on that run. That could be big.
Crosby finally getting a little blocks there. And it'll be 9 yards for the Pros. Winkler in the backfield. To Crosby again. He's not going to get it that time.
Pulliam
there on the big play. Big tackle for loss.
Marquez Pulliam.
And that's the 3rd tackle for loss on the game. Wow. Run to Crosby. I don't know how I feel about it, but it's going to be a first. 5 yards after a good stiff arm. Christian Berry's going to come in. And Berry will hit it immediately, and he will be down immediately. San Diego timeout.
All right, toss to Crosby on 2nd and 13.
Crosby gets it back again. That's like a little bit of what you got back. So it'll be 4, 3rd and 9. Going to be a run again, and Berry's going to get there. Akron playing safe with the run, and it is working. Winkler steps back to pass, finds Crowder there. That'll be 17. It'll be second quarter with 1:37. And Blackshear will catch that and bring it to the 4-12. Winkler again, 124. Gonna throw it up, 1-on-1. There was a second guy there. Crossing over by Chenault that ends up making the play. Winkler here, stepping in the backfield. Gonna throw it almost straight to the defender. Wow, Kirby again with the defense. He could have could have just straight up had it, but he did not.
All right, Winkler.
Winkler's
Gonna
going to
throw
drop
it.
back again. He's going to throw it
Ah,
into double coverage. Interesting. But Vincent dropped it. It was a good throw. Good threading the needle here. Just a bad drop. I mean, like, is that good? That is good. 29-yarder. 10-10. San Diego does receive, so I don't know if they're going to run out clock or not.
all right, cheat him. Oh, he's got some blocks.
See them here, going to return it 33. Yeah. So now it's going to be Metzen again.
Throw it quick.
Lob.
Great defense.
Almost picked. That is Saunders on the play. And it'll be 2nd and 10. Lob again. Defended pass. 5. I think it's the same guy. Don't know. Metzen. Gonna run it late. That's just gonna be a read by Akron. And they'll take their timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining to score at least a field goal, take the lead. That would be huge for Akron here. What a punt. Wow. And Towns is only going to take it to the 37. Just an amazing punt. Winkler throws. I don't know how I feel about that one. Kirby again on the ball. Winkler. Gonna get picked up immediately by Chenault. And that could be 3 for San Diego. Could be 6 even. If they play their cards right. Metzen. Bullet pass to Carson, that's caught, and he's going to get pushed forward by the D lineman. What are you doing? Tackle backwards. And why don't you just stack him there? But 3rd and 1. Guess you want to keep the time, even though it probably won't be enough either way. Or keep them in range of going for it, which is interesting. Marshall gonna get there. San Diego should lose their last one here. They do use their last one here. 20 seconds left. Just gonna go for the play here.
Ooh,
And it is caught. They're at like the 1. And they're just gonna try to get it here. 8 seconds, 7 seconds. Spikes it with 6. Are you gonna go for the field goal? You are. Especially since you're gonna receive the ball at half. You don't need to risk too much here. 13-10. Pretty much a freebie. And with 4 seconds left, Akron's just gonna need a return in any sort of way. Or for it to bounce back. That works too, I guess. Winkler having an awful day. Just another bad throw. He had the one play, but after that it's been rocky. And that's just another bad throw. Akron down 10-13. San Diego up. Daniel Madsen just better O-line, better quarterback. Winkler just not looking good. I think Akron should probably run it more, considering that was the thing that was working for them. And Staley has been on the ball, so. The San Diego ball. Oh no, Akron. San Diego. Jesus. The jerseys mixed me up. Set him cut. Catch down at the 22. And Duke gets a yard. San Diego going back to the run game here. Going back to what worked. And it'll be false start. Second and 13. Run again to Duke, and he's going to get tackled for a loss. Yates read all over that play. 3rd and 16. And that will be caught, but short. 4th and 7. Should be a punt. All right, Penny had a real good last one, so. That's another solid punt. Counts to the 42, I think. 41, yeah.
Wait, what?
Winkler, short run to Crosby, loss of 4.
Okay.
Let me double check here.
Winkler, who's going
I don't
to...
hear your voice. That'll be a flag. I don't know what it would be. Probably a hold. Yeah. Oh, but the holding, 2nd and 24.
All right. So, what will Akron do now? Promotion. And he's going to hand it off Crosby. Ah, man.
QB snap back. Crosby
Admin was
down. 3rd and 26. 25. Guess he got an inch less. Called it a loss of 2. Winkler. Step back to pass. Gonna find Allen, and he'll get it. Wow, what a play. And that will be a pretty solid play for Akron.
Oh my!
Shot
What are
gets
you
straight
doing?
to the defender. Wow,
Another
what?
meatball sub.
You didn't think about that twice? Straight to the defender. Like, just a bad pass that just, again, pulls Akron out of this game when they just need good passes to be in it. Horton's going to run it. There's that mobility. He runs it pretty well. Pretty solid. No gain on that run. Well, I try to fix the mic problem.
Good catch.
It'll be a first down. 5 yards for Carson on the passing play. UB3, Madsen, gonna be thrown in, swatted down by Strong. Very nice play. San Diego here. Madsen. Deep ball gonna be caught, and he will get there. King touchdown. San Diego. And to probably 20. You never know these days. And it is 20. 10 to 20. Very, very solid game. San Diego. Gonna get a return there. So Winkler's back on the field. 10 to 20. Gotta shoot a shot to Blackshear, and Blackshear will catch it. But it's against the defense, so they'll take it. Anytime, you'll just take the penalty there. Winkler gonna run it to Crosby. Crosby, 27 yards there, gonna get to the 18. All right, Winkler gonna step back pass, finds him wide open. Blackshear touchdown. Akron on another good drive to get back in the game. They got the comeback down, but they need to try to take the lead drive down. As it is 17 to 20. A lot of potential going on here between these two teams. It's offense versus offense. Despite 2 interceptions, Akron, very good recovery from both of them. And Chetnam here, or Chetham, gonna run it all the way down to the 38, 37, I think. Very good return. Madsen here in the pocket, and he's gonna hand it off to Duke. Duke again on the run, gonna get 8 more there. They're just gonna keep running it to him until it stops working. That is the play, especially when you are up. Running the ball is very useful. Duke again gonna get a very good run here. Gets the good block, and it'll be 29 yards for Duke. Duke getting 29 yards, and it'll be the end of the third, going into the fourth, with a 17-20 game. San Diego gonna be a run and a first down. Gets to the 15. Akron's defense gonna need to clutch up here if they're running a chance. But there is that 4th and 12 rule. Madsen. It'll be a PA. And it'll be incomplete. Madsen was a little bit more accurate. That's a touchdown. But he overthrew him, so here we are. Madsen gonna step back. And he will lob it to King, who will catch it again. King's been a big wide receiver for San Diego today, especially since the fact he has been catching balls he should, running balls he should. Duke gets 3 isn't enough. Either way, it's a defensive penalty, so just doesn't matter either way. San Diego with the ball up by a score. Gonna be PA'd. Madsen's gonna wait and take his time, and he will find Duke. And he will score 26-17. For now, could be 27, could not be 27. And it will be 27. So it's 17-27, 8-10 left. You have plenty of time to return it. All of the things you could want here, you do have for San Diego. Putting on a show in front of the home crowd, and it's been pretty nice. San Diego, I think, has only had to punt it twice, and both punts were really nice. Winkler running it to Crosby, gonna get 2. Gonna need to have one more of those plays, especially one of those throws that just goes all the way to the other side. Winkler to Barry. Barry on our late handoff. I can't speak. Gonna be 15, and it's gonna be at the 40 now for Winkler. And Crosby again gonna block, get to the 44-ish. 43, yeah. Isaiah Crosby. Winkler, really late handoff. Don't know how I feel about that, especially up the middle with this O-line. 3rd and 8. Gonna need a miracle. And he'll quick throw to the other side. It'll go straight to the defense. That might be dagger. Jones with the pick. Number 3 for Winkler. Akron head coach is just going to have to talk about that one next week. 7 for 21 as well. That's just awful. He's going to have a strict talking to next week. And he might get benched. The Akron backup is just about his level. So very possible that next week Akron could be having someone else start at quarterback. Duke up the middle, getting 1. San Diego in a situation where all they have to do is run out the clock. And they do that pretty well with Duke. 3rd and 3, hoping for literally pretty much anyone to get open, judging by the fact that Madsen is alone in the back. And someone is open. Duke is short, though, so Akron's going to have a chance. Is that a good enough chance, though? Especially with this punter, you're at least going to have to travel a good amount of yards, especially with a punt like that, to the 20. Going to be back at the offense for Akron. Winkler, yet again, going to throw. He is 8 for 22, and that is another negative throw by him. He's just going to need to stop screening. But at the same time, if you want him to throw far, he's going to just throw to the defense. Just a bad game for him all around. San Diego's defense is decent, but it's not a defense that I would say you're going to throw 3 picks against, go 7 for 21. 3rd and 15. Step back, Winkler, caught Blackshear 30, gonna get to the 38. Wow, they give him a lot of forward progress. Thought he got tackled around the 32. Gonna step back. He's gonna launch one straight to Allen, but is it a holding call? And it is not.
Oh.
Akron with the ball, 2:02 left on the clock. They have the 2-minute warning. Step back, throw, incomplete. Could have been a catch there. You don't want to drop those passes, especially since they are a rarity for Winkler. Winkler throws. Vincent's going to catch it. Akron should use a timeout here. They do. 3rd and 2, 3, yeah. At the 6. Just kind of hoping someone finds the end zone. Winkler gonna pass it quick, and he does find Allen. So we have a game. I think 4th and 12 rule does apply now. So if Akron wants to go for the 4th and 12, they absolutely can. 24-27. And
We'll be going for it.
they will. So if they get this, they get the ball, they have to drive down the field. 150 on the
So
clock.
it
Gonna
is
quickly
what a
throw it,
catch!
and it will be caught for the first down. Akron with Winkler is gonna have a chance. 146. Two running back, two wide receivers. Gonna drop back, screen it to Crosby. Why are we screening with a minute 40? And they are gonna have to get back. Here it is. Gonna drop back.
Oh!
Gonna throw
What
deep.
a catch!
He finds Allen!
And a face mask!
That'll be first and goal from the 7. Unbelievable. Akron is back in the game. Even with 3 interceptions, even with all the odds against them, Akron is making some magic happen. 1 minute 20 left. Winkler, flag, touchdown,
What just happened?
It's holding on the defense. Akron's going to score. They're going to be up the first time this game. Wow. 31-27 if he makes it, which he does. San Diego needs a touchdown to win. 1:17 on the clock. What a drive by Akron. What an amazing comeback this team has had. And it'll bounce, and he'll have to return it back from that point, which it will get to the 21, 22-ish. 78 yards. 1 minute 14. This is the game here. Matson alone in the back, not even thinking about running yet. Lob pass off. It's a 1v1, and it is caught by Reed. Timeout 105. It is a game going on here. San Diego. Another drop back by Matson. Matson gonna find him short, and he will get to the 25. 24. San Diego driving on Akron. Could leave him with time, though, which is the issue. Matson. Drop back to throw. Gonna be no good on that throw. Waller with a huge stop. It stops the clock, which is the bad news, but it's better than the completion. Here it is. Lob again. Just not covering his man, and Marshall's going to score because of it. San Diego.
Game of the year.
Has to make it here. And it'll be a 31-34 with
Here is the defense.
49 seconds, which is might not seem like a lot of time, but with a timeout, that is plenty. To just throw a bomb down the field. Towns is going to return it to the 31, which is a pretty good return. Actually, they have 2 timeouts. So they can run probably 4, maybe 5 plays here if they play it right. Winkler just going to lob it. Allen's going to get there. And timeout 1 should be used here. Or are they just going to try to spike it down? No, they're just going to run it. They're just going to say we ball. Lob. No good. Incomplete. McCray on the defense there. 29 seconds. With 2 timeouts. Winkler. 3 picks on the day, by the way. So.
Oh.
And Blackshear's going to catch it. Wow. To like the 29. And they have a timeout left. Akron definitely has a chance here. Winkler
Oh my gosh.
Just
Oh my
kicked
gosh.
off
Oh my
penalty
gosh. Oh my
game.
gosh. No.
McCray, I think that's his second or third on the day, and that'll be
Oh.
the fourth pick for Jacob Winkler. Just a bad pass, and it all ends there. San Diego starting 1-0 after 2 kneels and a timeout, most likely. 19 seconds, and they were just a little bit off from it. Akron just
Oh.
not happy with that game, and you can only blame the quarterback for it, as Akron had so many chances here. If one of those picks doesn't happen, we have an Akron win here. So the only person you can blame is the quarterback. San Diego walking away 1-0. Very good day by their defense. You're going to have to be happy with McCray with that pick. Happy with Madsen, especially with his 20 for 27. Very happy with Madsen this week. All the wide receivers balled out today. They tried their best. And then you just kind of have Akron just throwing pick after pick, and that quarterback situation is probably going to need to be dealt with. What a game.
Alright. Well, that's going to be it for Monday Night Football in week 1. Thank you guys for pulling up.
All right. See you for week 2.
College will be like, I don't know when this video is going to end, but it will be shortly. Like 9:30 p.m. Eastern. Cool.